Okay, it is Monday, and oh my god, I hate this thing. Okay, look at now. You can see this rear view mirror. I'm like closer. I don't like the. This damn is worse than the one I had before. And I'm like, dude, I think it's the one my husband put it on. I don't know if I can get it off or not. Because remember Saturday I broke the other one that I had on this thing, and I don't like how he put it on. When the instructions it said, oh, you can put it on and it's not going to show and you'll have your view up there. I don't know. He just didn't put this thing on right. I'm not happy with it. I'm like, dude, I'm going to have to do something else. But anyway, I am gone crazy. Okay, I did work this morning since 6 o'clock. I quit like at 12:30 and I did not make that much money. I'd say I'll be lucky if I made $60. Like, I feel like I probably made $50, but I can't say for sure. Like, I'm close to the $50 mark, if not $55, let's say. Like, I just don't feel like I hit 60, okay? But and that was with 3 of them, because I did do all 3 and got orders for all 3 is what I'm saying. And yes, I would have liked $100, but I know I did not get that, okay? So, oh well, it is what it is. Now I'm getting Aiden. And anyway, so I got my chinchilla food, which I spent like $40-some on. I bought 2 different kinds of food and like this little bag of treats. And then I went over to the Atkins, which is always a bad idea, but I almost spent $28 there, believe it or not. I'm like, woo, $28, that's pretty damn good. And then I'm going to go to Lowe's and buy a plant, and then I'm going to buy McDonald's for my 2 kids, because I am eating my Atkins meal, which I got me a drink, a watermelon like drink, it's watermelon water, and some salmon with potatoes and Brussels sprouts. That's the meal. It's like $12, and shit. Oh yeah, some turkey chili with beans, fudge, some electrolyte little packets to put in drinks and try them out, and shit. Fuck, come on, what was the other thing? I know there's something else in there, I just can't think of it off the top of my head. What else was good that I wanted? What is it? It's like the chili. Well, oh, bananas. I bought some bananas that looked yellow, so yay for me, because bananas are good for you. Anyways, so now I'm going to try and find a little plant for my pot that I bought yesterday. Well, today my husband got it for me, and I think he's counting as Valentine's Day, because he got me this, this pot that I wanted, and a little tiny box of chocolate. Yes, it was a cheap ass chocolate that used to cost $1, but it's the thought that counts. And and honestly, I'm going to buy myself a real box of chocolate later on, because I do love those boxes of chocolates, but I like the good one that costs money, not the cheap ass fucking $1 one. Those used to be pretty good. They suck now, okay? They're like liquid, whatever. Like I had an orange cream one yesterday, and it was not a cream. It was like a liquidy kind of fucking whatever the hell. It's so cheap now. It's not even worth the $1 or $2 you pay for it now. But it's the thought that counts. So, anyway, yeah, I'm gonna buy some real fucking candy later. But my mouth is still adjusting. I am starting to eat hard food now, but it still fucking hurts, and I still have to be careful. But at least I am. Like, I had Chick-fil-A for breakfast, and I got what I usually get, 4 of them, and it took me a long time to eat it. So I feel like I have lost weight. Like, my rings, they're falling off. I'm gonna have to put myself on the scale and see if I lost 5 pounds. But I'm like, maybe with the not eating, I can get myself where I'm not eating that much. Like little baby meals, like those people on that surgery, the weight loss diet thing, And that's my goal, okay? Because I want to get healthy. I want my kid. I gotta work on Raymond getting healthy. And we went walking yesterday, which I did post a video about that, and it was a nice little walk, but it was so cold. It was like, holy shit, what the fuck? It was freezing. My lips were frozen, okay? And I was afraid to get an earache, which, But anyway, that's beside the point. So it was a good time. But then I was so tired, I couldn't even watch a movie. Like, my husband was like, what? Just put Seinfeld on. Because I was out. I tried, but I just couldn't. And, So that's the thing. But I was like, I'm just too tired. I've been up like 6 a.m. technically 4 o'clock every freaking day this is the third day doing it straight. Plus staying up hella late, okay? So you can't expect much. And but I think tonight we're gonna watch that Bob Dylan movie with the kids. And that's my plan. And I'm gonna get them reading today, because like I said, now that I'm done working, I'm gonna be focusing on my children when we get home. We eat McDonald's, focus on shit. Like, we're gonna do our schooling, and then we're going to I gotta start putting all this shit back here. I forgot, because Aiden will be here soon. And I've been working on getting rid of stuff. Oh shit. But anyway, getting rid of some stuff, okay? And Jesus Christ, off my YouTube channels, like not the channel itself, but my videos I have been posting. So I went back to January. Okay, I'm on January of 2025, and I deleted several videos, you know, and so I'm proud of myself. I'm like getting rid of old stuff that needs to go bye-bye forever, you know. I'm feeling proud of myself. Like I said, I feel like I'm taking steps. And this morning was kind of a rough day. Like, I literally my belly has been hurting, okay? I had tummy issues, okay? And I had to go to the bathroom 3 times, okay? It was awful. And I did get the orders done, and they were not, as I'm saying, it wasn't like I was making a lot of money. I had a lot of wait time, so I could do the YouTube thing. And I'm not gonna lie, some of it is kind of painful to go through, but it's okay, you know? Because I feel mostly like I have cleansed myself from all of this shit from before. You know? Anyway, oh my god, what am I doing? I'm at a lot better place in January of 2026 than I was in January of 2025, which was a really fucking hard ass time for me. But that's okay, you know? A year later, I have finally made it. Oh, back to what I was talking about, the plant. So I'm gonna go to Lowe's. Since the pot's like 6 inches, I have to get a mini plant. And I want one that smells good. So I'm going to look. Like, I forgot what it was jasmine, I think. I want to say it's a mini jasmine, but I may be wrong, okay? I have to look and see that I'm going to try to get to put in that potter. And you know what the crazy part is? Like, oh, I wish I bought 2, because that potter is basically white with like black, you know, like black plants around it. It looks so pretty. It looks pretty the way it is. But the way it also looks, it looks like I could paint it. Like, if I painted the flowers different colors, it would look beautiful, okay? So I was like, damn, I should have bought 2 of these motherfuckers. Because then I could pull, you know, make one pretty and keep the other one original. I don't know. I might later on try to go back and get another one. We'll see. But I mean, oh yeah, I love it. I don't know. So, like I said, we're fixing to start my hobbies. And then I watched one of the videos reminding me last year that I wanted to paint like Bob Ross. And I had not done that the whole freaking year. Okay, not one thing. And then I was also trying to do the 100 cash envelopes, which did not happen. But I think I'm gonna try doing it this year. And I feel like I'm gonna accomplish it. Like, I literally feel like, even though this year's shit so far financially, I feel like I'm gonna do it. I'm ready. I'm gung-ho. I can do this. So we'll see. I mean, as shitty as the year is so far, like financially, I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna fucking make this shit happen, even if I have to kill myself. But anyway, that's what I got going on, okay? I pray that this year is not going to go to hell. But I am scared because, like I said, our economy is shit, okay? I am a minimum wage worker. It's going to be really rough on me. It is going to be fucking rough as fucking hell. But, and I'm going to work on my language too. I know I cuss a lot, so I'm going to really curb the cussing and start, you know, getting back to what I should really be and not how I've been behaving. And, you know, my language being one of them. I'm not saying I want to keep a clean mouth completely, but I could work on cussing less, you know? And I am. Like I said, I also am keeping up with my independence and getting more independent and about having fun and living life. You know what I mean? Living life, living the dream. That's what I want. It may be imaginary in my little freaking head, but it'll just be what it is, okay? So, anyway, That's where I'm at. So after I get Aiden, which hopefully he comes out soon, because I didn't go to Lowe's on purpose because I thought, okay, I might take up too much time there and whatever. And I've got my food back there, so I have to, even though it's kind of chilly outside, it's getting warmer. So I'm afraid my food might go bad. So I need his ass to come out here so we can go to Lowe's and go to McDonald's and get my ass home. And but yeah. So I'm gonna quit there because I don't know. I might watch another old video in from January to, you know, kind of keep either deleting them or saving them. But I'm trying to clean my phone out too. Okay. So this is definitely a good way of doing it. But you take care, and I hope everything's going great. I hope everybody has a great year, and I hope 2026 is a hell of a lot better than the last 6 years. Let's face it. If we say it was bad since 2020. Oh my God, 6 years later. It is 6 years later. That is insane, right? Not that I had a bad year in 2020, because for us, like I said, yeah, it was crazy and it was weird, but I'm a homeschooler and we were home. We literally went out like we normally did. We went out and went to walking, hanged out with our friends, blah, 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 because they weren't all paranoid about COVID, okay? And that's me and Sarah, obviously. But I don't remember if me and Tanya were friends in 2020. Yes, we were, because our friendship ended after sometime in 2020. So, and I think we saw each other in 2020, because I remember I took the kids to Titanic. This is how I can remember we were friends. And she had said that all these people in homeschoolers were telling her not to go anywhere. That because they knew about this virus, okay? It was out there. The knowledge was out there about this virus from, you know, Asia, right? And, you know, not that she did, you know, whatever, but, you know, didn't go anywhere. But, yeah. And I was like, whatever, you know. Yeah, by March, I was like, holy shit, I never saw that coming, okay? Like I said, people were prepared, people were smart. I was like the grasshopper, just living life, and then holy shit. You know what I'm saying? But lucky for me, I wasn't working, I didn't need a job. My husband had a job then. I was taking care of the kids, and like I said, it didn't really faze us. We were homeschoolers. It was fucking easy as pie for the homeschoolers. Now, if I had 20 kids, yeah, that might be different, because they were limiting shit you could buy in the stores, okay? I can't imagine if I had a bunch of children to feed, and I'm used to spending, let's say, $400, $500 a week on food, okay? And supplies, whatever, you know what I mean? I would have had a hell of a hard time. I can't imagine what the Duggars went through, because of the, you know, you can only buy this, you can only buy this much, blah, 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 you know what I mean? So, yeah, I bet that was a little hard on those kind of homeschoolers, but most of them probably were prepared, honestly. You know, most of us homeschoolers are preppers, so it's not like that big a deal. Yeah. And, anyway. But yeah, 6 years later, it's insane, right? You know? And then I got a job, and then shit's gone, blah, blah, since then. Because like I said, when I started working, I feel like I didn't have to, like, it was like, I'm just working for extra money, blah, blah, blah. You know, life was kind of easy then. And then now it's like, holy shit, money is actually mandatory. Yeah. But anyway, I will talk to you later. Have a great one. Bye.